Welcome to Game 4 of the 2024 Palomino Tournament. My name is the Ken Hudson, the voice of Reds TV, and with me, the master of disaster, the CEO of Reds TV, the world's worst superhero, Yara Drobny. Games 1, 2, and 3. The Reds played the first game, winning 13-3 against the Future Stars. Netherlands United beats Minsk 7-4 in the second game. The Future Stars beat Switzerland 14-11. This is, of course, game number 4. Behind the plate, umpire Rob Haas at first base, Neil Schroeder at third base, Robert Sesso starting for the Stuttgart Reds on the mound. Yoni Schaefer catching him. Emil Hunt at first base. Max Homburg second base. Jaden Grimminger at third base. Moritz Kohler shortstop. Oscar Hunt left, center, and right will be Laszlo Helvig, Joel Petzold, and Lucas Grimminger. For the Minsk team, and I apologize at the start for butchering all these names. Leading off, Mikita Arshua, followed by Artstrom Machalov, Mikhail Artur Honak. Cleanup batter, Alexei Aromenka, followed by Anton Tyrkon. Ozianis Payada batting sixth, followed by Yuher Rachovsky, Alexei Aramenka, and Anton Mozart. First batters in the box. Play ball called by the home plate umpire, and the first pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 1. If you're watching on Reds TV, if you want to shout out, you got questions, comments, words of wisdom, strike number 2. Put them in the chat function. Let me know where you're watching from, and I'll get you a shout out. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, 1 out. Of course, this is the 5th year of the Palomino tournament here in Stuttgart. Two teams from the Netherlands, team from Belarus, Minsk. That pitch misses inside, ball 1. Swiss team, of course, a German team, the Reds, and a team which will be showing up tomorrow out of Slovakia. 1-1 to count. There's a fly ball, but not very deep. Called for. Caught by the second baseman for out number 2. And good thing on the throwing it around, there's no error because he airmailed that. Next batter, Mikhail Latrashonik. And he swings and misses pitch number 1. That pitch on the inside corner, strike number 2. And a fly ball this time. Caught by the first baseman. 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the first inning. Bottom of the first inning, leading off on the pitcher's mound. Artisom Machalov catching Mikhail Atrashonak at first base. Yuri Rachovsky at second base. Mikita Arshun at third base. Alexei Aramenka. Shortstop is Alex. I have him in there twice, so I can't be the shortstop and the third base. Left, center, and right, Anton Churkun, Ozianis Payunka, and Anton Mozart. Leadoff batter for the Stuttgart Reds, Emil Hunt, followed by brother Oscar Hunt, Yoni Schaefer, Moritz Kohler, Joel Petzold, Jaden Grimminger, Max Holmberg, Lukas Grimminger, and Laszlo Helvik. And a bunt down the third baseline, rolls foul. That's ball one, 1-1 to count. Strike number 2. Ball in the dirt, 2-2 the count. And a line drive up the middle, base hit for Emil Hunt. Stuttgart with the first base runner of the game. Runner going, throw down at second base. Throw was there, but one hop to the second baseman. He's not able to get the tag down in time. Stolen base for Emil Hunt. Pitch ball number 1. And that's ball 2. That ball hit high in the air, called for, and caught by nobody. So that drops in for what is a base hit. So the first 2 runners on the corners with no outs. Yoni Schaefer, the next batter. He shows bunt, pulls back, and a delayed steal. And the runner's going home. And caught at home, so no steal for Oscar Hunt. Caught stealing. 2 to 6-2 for out number 1. First out of the game. Ball 1 to Yoni Schaefer. And here's a fly ball in deep center field, over the head of the center fielder, all the way to the fence. Oscar Hunt easily around to score a stand-up triple for Yoni Schaefer. Stuttgart's got their first run of the ball game. And Moritz Kohler, the next batter. Morris takes pitch number one for ball number one. Moritz Kohler in the first game hit for the cycle. 4 for 4 with a single, a double, a triple, a home run. And he takes that pitch for ball number two. There's ball number three. That pitch catches the inside corner, strike number one. And a pickoff almost hit the batter, and on the throw, or almost hit the runner on the throw to third. Oscar Hunt takes off to home, slides in safely, and on the walk and the throws, Moritz Kohler able to advance to second base. So Stuttgart, second run across the board. Joel Petzold, the next batter. Joel was 1 for 5 in his at-bats in the first game. He takes that pitch on the outside corner for strike number one. Inside, 1-1 to count. And a ground ball. And that one's bobbled by the shortstop. Throw not in time. So for me, an E6. And Moritz Kohler able to advance to third base on the throw. One out. And Jaden Grimminger, the next batter. Jaden went 2 for 4 in game number one of the tournament. Again, this game number 4, Stuttgart looking to stay undefeated and runners going. And no throw, so runners at second and third for Stuttgart. With 1 out, pitch high inside, ball one. There's strike one, 1-1 to count. 2-1 to count. Strike number 2. Air ball foul out of play. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. That pitch behind him. And a line drive base hit into right field. Scores 1 run. Scores 2 runs for the Stuttgart Reds. 2 RBI single for Jordan Grimminger. Stuttgart now with 4 runs across the plate. And number 91, Max Holmberg, steps into the batter's box. And he takes that pitch inside, ball 1. Pick off. Grimminger back in time. And that pitch a bit high. Ball 1. So, new pitcher on the mound. As soon as I find out who it is, I'll let you know. Three and 0 the count shows umpire Rob Haas. And that catches the inside corner of the strike zone. Strike number 1, 3-1 the count. And that's ball number 4. Brings up Lucas Grimminger, right fielder for the Stuttgart Reds. 2 for 4 in game number 1. And balk called by the home plate umpire. Runners able to advance to second and third. Still only 1 out. There's strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Inside, 1-1 to count. So the new pitcher, Orenios Payuta, came in from center field. And he's got a 2-1 count. Ball 3. There's strike number 2. Counts full with 1 out. Runners at second and third. Stuttgart already with 4 runs across the plate. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. The next batter is number 9 hitter Laszlo Elvik. Laszlo went 1 for 2 in game number 1. And he looks at that pitch low for ball number 1. No balls, 1 ball, no strikes. Again, let me know where you're watching from. The chat function is open. Sign up for Reds TV. Make Yara happy. That pitch in there for strike number 1. 1-1 to count. Low and away, 2-1. Three and 1. Foul ball. And that's why catchers wear the protection. Full count, 2 outs. Runners at second and third. 4 runs already across the board, and they're looking to score some more, the Stuttgart Reds. And out by window shopping ends the inning. Stuttgart able to put 4 runs across the board on 3 hits, 1 error, 2 left on. We'll be right back with the top of the second inning. Top of the second inning, leading off for Minsk, Alexei Aremenko, followed by Anton Shirkun and Ditsanius Payuta. Score Stuttgart Reds 4, Minsk, Belarus 0. And a ground ball, third base. And it hits the edge of the grass and rolls foul. That looked like an infield single all the way. So sometimes the ball bounces for you, sometimes against you. Alexei has to get back in the batter's box. Strike number 1. And that pitch misses inside, ball 1, 1-1 to count. Outside, ball 2. Strike number 2, right down the pipe, 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Oh, yeah. Strikeout for first out of the second inning. That pitch, top half of the strike zone, strike number one. Swing and a miss, strike number two. No balls, two strikes. Foul ball. And that looked like an off-speed pitch that did absolutely nothing except for sail over the batter's head. One ball, two strikes. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number two in the inning for Jonathan Yoni Schaefer. Brings up Desianos Payulta. He was 1 for 3 in their first game this morning. And he takes that pitch in there for strike number one. Foul ball, quickly 0-2 the count. And that off-speed pitch out by window shopping. Yoni Schaefer strikes out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll be right back with the bottom of the second inning. Top of the second inning, top of the lineup for the Stuttgart Reds. Emil Hunt, Oscar Hunt, Yoni Schaefer, 4-0 the score. There is a question in the chat. Is this the Belarus national team? We're trying to find out. I don't think so. It might be a Minsk all-star team. If there's anybody from the Belarus team watching, please let us know. 4-0 the score. And email hunt showing bunt pulls back ball number 1. Ball 2. Low, 3 balls, no strikes. And that's a 4-pitch walk. Emo Hunt on base for the second time. And brings up big brother Oscar. Email taking it off. And that ball hit high in the air. And all the way to the fence. And Email Hunt all the way around on the double from brother Oscar, Stuttgart. Run number 5. Oscar 2 for 2 in the game. Yoni Schaefer, the next batter. Oh, Coach Yannick Vick giving the signs. That pitch inside, past the catcher, all the way to the backstop. Wild pitch. Oscar Hunt at third base. So it is a club team, somebody from Belarus. Thank you for that. Let us know that. And a call, strike, 1-1 to count. That pitch just a bit low. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's ball number 3. And that's a 4-pitch walk. 5-pitch walk. Runners now at the corners for the Stuttgart Reds. Moritz Kohler, next batter, walked in his first at bat. And runners already going, trying to get him to throw down to second. This time they didn't do it. Last time it worked for the Minsk team. They actually got Emil Hunt at home. Runners now at second and third, no outs. And there's a ground ball. Caught by, throw goes home, and the catcher lets it go through. And now both runners on the bases scored on the fielder's choice. On the throw home, Moritz Kohler advances second base. 2 more runs for the Stuttgart Reds. Raising the score now 7-2 or 7-0. Next batter, Joel Petzold. That pitch inside corner, strike number 1. Foul ball, 1-1 to count. Another pitcher change for Belarus. That pitch in the dirt. And umpire's asking for the music to be turned off. Ball number 1. And runners going to third on that off-speed pitch. Standing up Stolen base for Moritz Kohler. 2-0 to count. Joel Petzold in the batter's box. And there's another base hit for the Stuttgart Reds. That one all the way to almost to the warning track. And a stand-up double for Joel Petzold and an RBI. Stuttgart now leading 8-0. In the batter's box, Jaden Grimminger, 2 RBI, single, his first at-bat. He's attacking the first pitch, fouls it off. Strike number 1. That pitch high. 1-1 to count. There's strike number 1. Ball 2. Swing and a miss on the high fastball. Out number 1 with the strikeout. Max Holmberg, the next batter. And a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction getting fixed by the pitcher. There's a strike. No balls, 1 strike. That pitch misses outside. 1-1 to count. And another base hit for the Stuttgart Reds. And ball cut off by the pitcher. RBI single. Max Holmberg brings home Joel Petzold. And run number 5 in the inning for the Stuttgart Reds. Next batter, Lucas Grimminger, strikeout victim, his first at-bat. That pitch up high, ball 1. Ball 2. Three and 0 the count. That ball thrown down. Called strike 1. Throw down. Try to pick off at first. Good thing that Max blocked it himself. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that's ball number 4. Puts runners at first and second. Brings up number 9 hitter Laszlo Helvik. And there's a fly ball in left field. And dropped by the left fielder. Throw into third. Not in time. Error on the left fielder. Everybody's safe. And leadoff man, Emil Hunt, coming up for the second time in this inning. And that prompts the coach, take the left fielder out, put somebody else in. Don't have all the numbers for the players, so I'm not sure who's pitching. I'm not sure who's in left field. Bases loaded. And Emil Hunt takes that pitch for ball 1. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. And a foul ball, 2-2. That ball foul straight back. Count remains 2-2 with bases full of Reds. Already 5 runs across the plate for the Reds in this inning. That's ball 3. And another foul ball. Emil Hunt, given his Bee Gees impression, he's staying alive. And that's an easy way to get an RBI. Base on balls for Emil Hunt. And run number 6 in the inning for the Stuttgart Reds. Brother Oscar Hunt, the next batter. Pitch up just a little bit. Ball number 1. And that ball fouled off. Ball 1-1 to count. And that pitch behind the batter. 2-1. Pitcher on the mound, Maxim Mochalov. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss. Strike number 2. And a ball in the dirt. Again, an easy RBI for Oscar. Of course, Maxime Hardy, the third pitcher on the mound for Minsk. And that ball fouled straight back. Yoni Schaefer, the batter. A triple and a walk. 2 runs scored. There's strike number 2. Ball 1-2 the count. And that ball fouled out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. No place to put him. Already 2 runs walked in this inning. And a base hit between short and third. And second runner throw goes home. And beautiful throw by the left fielder home. Catching Emil Hunt at home on the throw. Runners advancing to second and third. Another run for the Stuttgart Reds. And the next batter, Moritz Kohler. And he pops one up in shallow right field. And caught by the right fielder, ends the inning. But Stuttgart able to put 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 runs across the board on 4 hits, 2 errors, 2 left on, 1 left on. We'll be right back with the top of the 3rd inning. We're in the top of the third inning, bottom third of the lineup for the Minsk, Belarus team. Yevgeny Rachowski, Anton Mozhar, and Alexei Panamaru, the batters. Stuttgart pushed 8 runs across in the second, 4 in the first, 12-0 the score. That ball fouled out of play. Strike number 2 for those of you who are watching our local, the Stuttgart area. This tournament will be going all the way through Sunday games. Every day, come out, watch some of the best baseball players in Europe, U19. The winner of this tournament, of course, gets a chance to go all the way to the USA. That off-speed pitch bends right into the strike zone for strikeout number 5 for Jonathan Schaefer. Anton Mozhar, he takes that pitch low and away, ball number 1. Also, softball for the first year here in Stuttgart. So we got 3 teams. Ball 2, German national team, Netherlands United and Piranhas Berun. And that's from Czechoslovakia, I believe, fighting out for first place. That pitch misses inside, 2-0 to count. Swing and a miss. Three balls, 1 strike. Strike number 2. And a foul ball out of play. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes. Patty Mysterio, I'm sure there is a mercy rule in this game. I do not know. That ball fouled off. I do not know what the mercy rules are, but I'm pretty sure there will be a mercy rule at one point. And that's ground ball. Second to first in time for out number 2. And number 9 batter, Alexei Panamarov steps into the batter's box. He took over the pitching duties. Now gets to step into the batter's box, see if he can help himself out. He takes strike number 1. And another ground ball. Second baseman bobbles it, picks it up, throws it to first in time for out number 3. 9 batters faced, 9 outs for Yoni Schaefer. We'll be right back with the bottom of the third inning. Bottom of the third inning, leading off for the Stuttgart Reds, Joel Petzold. Up twice, 2 doubles. On the softball field, Germany able to beat the Czech team in the first game. That ball up the middle, leading right now 5-4. Base hit, Joel Petzold. Up the middle. Jaden Grimminger, a base hit and 2 RBIs in his first at-bat. Strikeout in his second at-bat. He takes that pitch, ball 1. That ball in the dirt, ball number 2. And a ground ball foul off the hands of third base coach Yannick Witt. Two balls, 1 strike. That off-speed pitch fooled Mr. Grimminger. 2-2 the count. And another base hit. The hits just keep on coming for the Stuttgart Reds. 2 runners on. Max Holmberg, the next batter. A walk and a single with an RBI for him so far in this game. And that ball gets past the catcher, so runners are able to advance on the wild pitch. Pitch in the dirt. Yeah, ball caught by the third baseman. They got somebody in a rundown. He gets tagged at home. Fielder's choice. No chance for Joel Petzold to go anywhere but home. Out number 1 on the ground out, fielder's choice. Jaden Grimminger advances to third, so Stuttgart runners on the corners. Max Holmberg, the batter. Or excuse me, Lucas Grimminger, the batter. There's strike number 1. Yeah, that ball hit to the shortstop, throw to second, step and throw. Not in time. An RBI, fielder's choice, Lucas Grimminger, Stuttgart, run number 13. But for Minsk, out number 2. Next batter, number 66, Laszlo Helvik. And he takes that pitch inside. Struck out in the first. Safe on an error in the second. That pitch way high. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. Ball 3. And a 4-pitch walk puts runners at first and second, brings up leadoff man Emil Hunt. Emil 1 for 1 with 2 walks. Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 to count. And there's a ball blooped over the shortstop's head. And the throw going home offline. Lucas Grimminger around to score on the RBI single. Laszlo Helwig having to stay at second base, not knowing where the throw is going to go. Run number 14 for the Stuttgart Reds. Oscar Hunt, the next batter, and that brings the coach out of the batter's box, or out of the dugout, to bring his 4th pitcher of the game. New pitcher on the mound for the Minsk Belarus team. Easy score hanging up, so I'm not sure who it is yet. Batter is Oscar Hunt. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. And that pitch low and away, ball number 2. Ball 3. There's strike 1. Oscar Hunt taking all the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Excuse me. Count was 3-1. I'm hanging up a little too. Bases are now loaded to Reds. And Yoni Schaefer, 2 for 2 with a single and a triple. That pitch high, ball 1. So if you go to palomino.stuttgart-reds.de, you can see the schedule for both baseball and softball. You can see the standings, statistics. That pitch low, ball 2. Again tomorrow, more games starting at 9. With the Netherlands against Slovakia at 12. Minsk against the Future Stars. That ball fouled back. Followed by Switzerland against Netherlands United. And the late game, Stuttgart Reds against Angels Tirvana out of Slovakia. Again on Saturday starting at 9. And on Sunday, they have 4th against 3rd starts at 9, and the final is 2nd against 1st. Will start at 12 o'clock, so get on out here if you can. If not, continue to log into Stuttgart Reds TV. That ball fouled off. Three and 1 to count. Full count, 2 outs. Runners will be going with the pitch. There they go, and that's ball number 4. Another run across the board for the Stuttgart Reds. Also in that website, catch impressions of the game, the world's best photographer, Iris Drobny. Running around both on the softball and on the baseball field, taking lots of pictures. That pitch to Moritz Kohler outside, ball 1. There's strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that ball hit high and deep into right field. All the way to the fence. Right fielder can't find it. Moritz Kohler turning and burning for third base. Throw goes into third. And the umpire slides into third and calls him safe. Triple. Bases clearing triple for Moritz Kohler. Nice slide by Moritz Kohler. And by umpire Robert Say-So. If it was me, I would have called him safe from my backside. And another pitcher change for Belarus. So Joel Petzold on the mound, 2 for 3. That ball in the dirt. Stuttgart with 18 runs. I'm sure there is a mercy rule, and it will be kicking in at some point. I believe 3.5 innings have to be played. That pitch inside, ball 2. Ball 3. 3-0 the count. And a 4-pitch walk. Runners on the corners. There are 2 outs. And Jaden Grimminger, the next batter. And he hits the ball in the gap between first and second. Run number 19 for the Stuttgart Reds. Next batter, Max Holmberg. 1 for 2. A walk, a single, and a fielder's choice. New Blair. He grounds the ball. Shortstop field, steps and throws. Nice pick by the first baseman for out number 3. Number 21 in for Max Holmberg. Nevertheless, Stuttgart able to score 7 more runs after 3 complete. 19 for Stuttgart, 0 for Belarus. Top of the 4th inning, top of the lineup, Makita Arshun, followed by Artsom Machulev and Mikhail Archonek. Minsk still looking for their first base runner, first base hit. First anything in the offense. And that's a check swing, foul ball, strike 1. Fastball outside, missed by Mukka Sekale. 1-1 to count. And there's a ground ball fielded by the first baseman. And an error. Ball gets to the fence. Throw down to second. Slides safely into second. The first base runner of the game on an error by the first baseman. And Artsum Tikolev, the next batter. That pitch low for ball one. Pop up in foul territory. Out of play. Strike number one. Swing and a miss. Strike number two. That's a ground ball. Third baseman Moritz Kohler. As it bounces off his glove. So an infield single. And runners on the corners. Belarus finally doing something in the offense. First base hit for Belarus in this game. Next batter, Mikhail Artroshonak. And that ball hit in the air in right field. Right fielder camps under it, and he boots the ball. His throw into second in time to get the runner from first who had to wait. But on the sacrifice fly, the first run for the Minsk team, and that brings Coach Yannick Witt out to the mound. He's going to bring in the next pitcher. Great job. 3+ innings pitched. No earned runs. 5 strikeouts for Yoni Schaefer. Tim Rudolph, the new pitcher for the Stuttgart Reds. There are rules for pitchers. Pitchers only able to throw so and so many pitches to be able to pitch the next day or the next day or the next day. So I'm sure that's why Yannick Witt, the coach from Stuttgart, pulled Yoni Schaefer. Tim Rudolph's first pitch, ball number 1. And a pickoff. There's strike number 1. Strike number 2. And that's out by window shopping for out number 2. Next batter, Anton Shirkun. We have a pinch hitter. Strike number 1. And a ball hit up in the air. Called for. Caught by third baseman. Basket catch by third baseman Moritz Kohler for out number 3. And signal from the umpire. That's the ball game. The mercy rule in effect. Stuttgart wins 19-1. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Tune in tomorrow. All the games for the Reds Palomino tournament will be broadcast. Not always with the commentator, but all games will be broadcast. Thank you on Yar Drobny for sitting here the whole week doing this. Thank you on Iris Drobny, the world's best photographer. Make sure you look at impressions of the game. Again, 19-1 in favor of the Stuttgart Reds.